All right, it is part two on our journey
Part two on the Odyssey.
on the Odyssey of our Mid States Roundtable. A change in our format, but a way to bring the players' voices to the table as we barrel down Mid States playoffs.
Mid-states playoffs, and all these kids have club games as well. I think last week was, by far one of the funnest episodes we've had. And you know what they always say: after you do the first one, you learn from your mistakes, or you learn from some things that you could have done a little better. And I think we're going to get better just by the personnel that are joining us. We got some characters.
It was maiden voyage. We were scratching the surface. The first half, we were trying to pull the kids in, get them to talk a little bit, drive some conversation, show their personality. I feel like by the second half of last week, they got there. And to your point, since this is our second go around, my hope for the first half hour at least is we'll get them out of their shell early.
Yep.
We'll get some banner going, and we'll talk some suburban district,
Suburban
mid-states
district
hockey.
I mean, tough, hard-nosed hockey. Ledoux found out just how
They
hard-nosed
did.
suburban hockey is on Monday night against Lafayette. We're not going to talk about that today. Um, we are in the bar at the Ballant Casa here, and obviously we have a hockey theme and an Olympic theme because tomorrow is the last day for NHL games, and then we're diving right into the Olympics, man.
You know, the best thing I heard about the Olympics is
The,
they
the,
are.
the Blues traded Bjorkstad.
Stop it. Best thing I heard about the Olympics is that we're actually going to be able to watch it. Not that I didn't think we were going to be able to watch it, but if you're a World Junior Hockey follower, if you didn't have NHL Net, for example, which I don't, so you're shut out.
Yeah.
And so I was pleasantly surprised to know that we can watch all of the hockey games so that when NHL season stops, at least we can watch some Olympic hockey.
Well, you have to do the Fubo free trial.
Oh, the Fubo free trial. Okay.
And
All right.
since we have like about 10 different emails, we could probably do 10 free trials for the NHL Network. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to be watching it on NBC, MSNBC, CNBC, all the NBCs.
We're also going to be playing a gig right in the middle of the USA hockey game on February 15th. If you're in town, local, want to watch that game, want to come out and cheer on with other hockey fans and listen to great music, the Too Many Men acoustic duo show will be at Fallon's from 2 to 5 on Sunday, February the 15th.
Yeah, up your request game because we definitely we'll be taking requests during intermission for sure.
38 special last time.
38 special
right?
last time. I think a little Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the
too.
Blowfish too. Yeah.
Little, just showing the breadth of our expertise.
It is.
Um,
I'm game.
Well, we mentioned the Blues a little bit. I
Oh,
will
here
say
we go.
this. I'm gonna say
Get
this.
your dig in.
No. I am hoping now that the freeze is on, the pre-Olympic freeze is on. There's no trades. The Wings missed out on the Panarin sweepstakes. I don't think they really wanted Panarin. Newsflash to you all, they're listening. By this time tomorrow, if you didn't know, Arturi Panarin is now an LA King. 2-year extension signed right away. I think the Rangers got a bag of pucks and got to hang on to half his salary. So, yeah, tough times for the blue shirts. But the Wings, man, got a little bit rickrolled on Saturday by the Avalanche, 5-0. Came back Monday night though.
I don't think anybody wants to play the Avalanche.
2-0 shutout. First time the Avalanche have been shut out all season.
Really?
John Gibson, man, if he's not in your Vezina Trophy ballot, then you probably need to get your voting taken away, just like those guys who didn't vote in Bill Belichick.
I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm going to say it because it's been many years. Since the Wings are no longer in the West, we might not hate them quite as much.
No more punch a Wings fan in the face day?
They're not in the Norris. They're not in the West. And so from afar, we'll cheer them.
Well,
Let's say that.
I appreciate that, especially if we're able to land, a guy named Robert Thomas or Justin Stahl.
Better not be Thomas.
All right. Well, hey, I think we've talked enough about us. Let's bring on our players here. We've got Dewey Rogers from Oakville. We've got Max Malone from Eureka. We got Blake Warren from Summit, and we got Colin Guerin from Limburg. This is a cast of characters from the suburban division. Let's go around the horn here and start off with Colin. Colin, tell us a little bit about yourself. Give us a brief bio on the hockey journey, and then we'll move over to Dewey right after that. But this is Colin Guerin from Limburg.
Yeah, so I'm a senior at Lindbergh. I play goalie, and I've only been playing hockey for 4 seasons now.
What brought you into hockey? And look, you're our first goalie I think that we've even had on the
I
show.
love it.
Well, we did a pregame with Vogelsang.
Yeah,
But that doesn't count.
We did.
Vogelsang
It's nice
doesn't
to have a
count.
goal.
Yeah. Well, what made you choose goalie, and how are things going at Lindbergh?
Well, what made me choose goalie was I started out as a winger, and I couldn't make it as a winger, so I always loved goalies, so I switched. And what made me start was my friend that goes to Vianney, or used to go to Vianney, um, always loved hockey, and we always used to just go over there to his house and just play hockey, and it's what got me into it.
That's awesome, man. Well, not to be outdone there, we're going to move over to Dewey Rogers from Oakville. Dewey's never had a loss for words, and he's definitely the Blues fan if you check out his background if you're watching on YouTube. Dewey, give us a little intro here for those of us who don't know you.
I'm Dewey. I go to Oakville. I'm a senior, and I've been playing hockey since I was 4 years old, so about 13 years. And I play for the African Americans Central States.
Yeah, are we going to share nicknames from that team, by the way? No,
Maybe.
not for Max. That's a little inside joke for the African Americans 18 league team, as they're gonna give them a little trouble here tomorrow. Let's move right over to Max Malone from Eureka. Tell us a little bit about Max.
I'm Max Malone. I'm a senior defenseman at Eureka High School. I've been playing hockey for around 13 years, and I'm also a member of U18 Afton Central States.
And you're playing with your brother too in high school, right?
Yeah, that's right. He's a sophomore.
First time ever you guys are on the same team?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, he's an Irish fan too. For those of you watching at home, he's got Go Irish on the back there. And then I don't think this guy's gonna shut up unless because once he gets going, man, he gets going.
Oh, I love it.
He wants to get 1% better every day, ladies and gentlemen. Blake Warren from the Summit Falcons.
Yeah, I'm Blake Warren from Rockwood Summit. I'm a junior. I started playing hockey when I was 6. Played until the 7th grade, and then I actually quit for a little bit. And then in high school, I picked it back up freshman year, and it's been going great. So,
and you guys are having a great season. Nice run in the playoffs so far.
Right.
And you play with Wyatt Schneider and some other guys that we know here, so that's awesome.
Yep.
All right. Well, Coach, take it away.
Welcome, boys, and let's dive right into it. So one of the things I want to know, and maybe the listeners want to know, fans want to know, is do you really hear the stuff the fans yell to you from the stands? And if you do, give us one or two that either made you kind of shake your head and crack up to yourself as you're getting back to the face-off circle, or just surprised you. Throw it out there. What do you get? Can you guys hear the fans when they're yelling at you, and what sticks out?
I honestly don't hear the fans. Like, when I'm going back watching film, like, I'm surprised at the chants I hear because I just don't remember hearing them in a game. So, at least for me, I really can't hear the fans.
You're dialed in.
I'm dialed in, man. I'm locked in.
I love it.
Max Malone from Eureka, what's it like, especially when you're playing in that barn called Fenton, where it's pretty tight.
Oh God, yeah. Like I really don't hear them much, but like when I'm lined up in the offensive zone against like close to the glass, like I'll hear them. I'll like turn my head, I'll give them a little smile so they know I hear them, and yeah, just like kind of tune them out though. I don't want them to get in my head.
Love it. What else, guys? You hear anything?
Yeah. When we play our bigger rivals like Lindbergh, Summit, Fox, they usually have a lot of fans there, and they just nonstop chirp. One of them against Lindbergh, it was in this past
Keep it
playoff
PG-13.
game.
PG-13.
Yeah. They were just chirping me about my both my sisters, because I have 2 sisters.
Oh God.
And I just looked over, I just started shaking my head laughing. There's nothing you can do about that.
Oh my God.
I see Colin nodding his head. Now, Colin, you play goalie. It gets pretty rough on goalies, man. So give us what's the worst you've heard, especially after you've given up a goal? Come on, I gotta hear it.
Well, we played Kirkwood this year, and it was pretty rough for me when I played Kirkwood. I mean, I had a pretty good game, but I personally didn't hear them because they were so close to the glass, but there was like, it's all your fault, and they were chirping about my girlfriend, and yeah, it was a rough one.
So the problem here is you guys are just too open and free on Instagram, man. Everybody, they do their research, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh
This-
yeah, they do.
The Summit fans, shout out to the Summit fans. They definitely do their research. Like I've heard some insane, like some personal stuff too that the Summit fans have said. They're great about that stuff. Not PG, but still great.
Are you guys sometimes just sitting on the bench, especially like if you're? I'm trying to think of a rink where the stands are behind the bench. Thankfully, there only one is Centene, I believe.
Yeah,
So
something.
like when you're at these rinks, especially like you guys are in the Suburban, so you're playing at Kennedy, you're playing at Afton, you're playing at Fenton, sometimes Webster. I mean, those are tight barns. I mean, are you guys? What are some of the things you guys look to each other on the bench, and you're just like, I can't believe they just said that, or that's actually pretty good. I'm going to take that out on the ice. I mean, do your fans give you some ideas when you're chirping your opponents? Look at Blake. Blake from Rockford he's trying to figure out.
I don't even know if I can say this stuff on here. Oh man, that Summit fan. A lot of respectful kids, good kids go to Summit, but when they're chancing at hockey, basketball, football, they get disrespectful and rowdy real quick, and they definitely inspire some chirps. Because I don't think I'm even a good chirper myself, but they've definitely inspired me a little bit to step my game up.
Yeah, same over here with Limburg. When we get to games, it's a whole different level of school. We got a lot of good kids, but once we get to like football and hockey games, it's on.
So, Colin, what did your girlfriend say after she got chirped?
Oh, so yeah, she was actually at that game too, and she thought it was funny too. she was almost going along with it because she thought it was funny.
Did she stand up and take a bow? You're like, they're talking about me.
No, she didn't, but all the moms around her were like, you should have stood up and bowed.
Well, we're here. We're here with some tough Suburban teams, some tough players. Toughest or best rink that you guys play in. Mid States has a good rotation. Obviously, if you're playing some Central or Municipal or St. Charles crossover games, you could be all over the place. But for the majority, you're hanging in Afton, Fenton, Kennedy. What are some of the better rinks that you've had experience in? What do you like about playing in those rinks and why? Why don't we start with you, Max, from Eureka?
Yeah, so Eureka, we don't usually play there often, but like Maryville is like probably one of my favorite rinks. Like it's just like a newer facility, like it's clean, everything. The rinks are awesome, and like also like the big thing is like it's pretty close. So like Eureka's like 20 minutes down the road, so like we always pack there when we play there because like pretty accessible to our fans, and it's always fun.
It's a great point. See, he's the smart one in there. He's talking about playing in the place where the most fans can go.
Clean showers too.
Yeah.
Clean showers.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't have to wear.
You don't wear your shower shoes.
Don't have to wear two pairs of shower.
Two pairs of shower
Yeah,
shoes.
exactly.
What about you, Colin? What do you think?
Well, about the same reasons. For us, it's Kennedy because it's our closest rink. We can pack the stands, but also I like it because we have, or at least I have some history there dating back to my sophomore year when our JV team won state.
Nice.
There you go. Oh, nice.
There you
Did you
go.
beat any of these guys on the road to that JV championship?
I think all these guys were already playing varsity and I wasn't, so
Well,
I don't think I beat any of them.
It doesn't matter. Their schools didn't make it though. What about you, Blake? Talk to us about your favorite.
Well, first of all, I was playing JV till last year, so no hate to any JV players out there. My favorite rink. What's the rink on Centene? Not the big one, but the literal one, the one that's little.
The Plager or the barn, the outdoor one?
No, not the outdoor one, but it's the little rink at Centene.
Oh, Plager.
NHL.
Plager.
Yeah.
Plager NHL. No, NHL. The NHL rink.
One in the back?
I've been lucky enough to make it to the semifinals both my freshman and sophomore year for and that rink it holds a lot of sentimental memories. Like I don't know. And both times we played there, it's been absolutely packed and just like down to the wire game. So that's definitely my favorite ring. Just good, bunch of good memories there.
What about Oakville? Is Oakville? So is the home rink for Oakville? Is that the Shark Tank?
It's where we practice, but we play games at Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite rink to play at?
I really love playing high school games at Afton, just because it gets really loud there, especially during the playoffs. If you have a playoff game at Afton, I don't really think there's anything like it.
Is that still considered the best ice in town based on you guys? What do you think?
No, I'd say it's Centene.
Centene?
Yeah, Centene USA rink.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty slick ice. It's good sheet. It's good sheet.
And you got lots of room for fans too.
Yeah, and the penalty boxes are on the opposite side.
They are.
They are.
They are.
That means you can get a Wayne Gretzky assist off the penalty kill. You guys don't even know what that is. You don't even know what to play. You don't even know what it was like playing with a red line and 2-line passes.
So I want to throw you guys a question because we're talking about Suburban. We're talking. You guys are on different clubs. Who has the worst mascot? And
Ooh.
I want to know who has the worst mascot in
Ooh.
Suburban. And come on, take some shots. What do you got?
Who all else is in the Suburban? I'm drawing a blank.
Parkway
We got
West,
Lafayette.
Parkway
West.
South, Parkway Central, Lafayette, Fox, Seckman.
Yeah, second.
Can't forget Seckman because of Grant.
'Cause of Grant.
Seckman.
He's cheering in the background.
Not so good of a year for Seckman.
No.
We can if you dog on Seckman, that would be even funnier for
Yeah.
us.
Grant might join us. But what do you guys think? Who's got the worst mascot in Suburban?
Hey, I'm gonna go even lower and dog on Parkway Central. Terrible mascot. Like, can you even dress up as a Colt? Like, when I'm thinking mascot, I'm thinking of like dressing up, right? Like mascot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how that would work, and I've never really liked it. So Parkway Central is my least favorite for sure.
Max Malone out of Eureka, man. What are you thinking?
I mean, I don't even know what Oakville's mascot is. So like,
It's a tiger.
a tiger. But I'm probably have to go with Oakville for that reason. Then, like,
Because their logo's an O with spokes.
yeah, it's like
For the Bruins.
looks like the Bruins logo.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
Bruins
It's
like.
very Bruins.
Yeah.
Dewey, you gonna stand for that?
He just talks the talk at this point.
All right.
Colin, what do you think? When you're at Lindbergh, you're with your teammates. You guys are like, that's the dumbest mascot ever.
Well, we like to go with one of our rivals every time we dog on a mascot, so I'm gonna go with Fox. I just don't think it's original at all.
The Warriors.
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody's named the Warriors. It feels like these days.
well, your school is Fox, but you're the Warriors. How does that even work?
So you're looking for a little bit more originality, is what I'm hearing you say, Colin.
Yeah.
Right? It's easy to be the Warriors. Be something else, right?
That's right.
Fake tough.
Right. All right. So on a related line of thought, okay. So now, who's got the worst unis in Suburban? Worst unis, worst style from a jersey perspective.
Lindbergh, 100%.
Lindbergh.
I agree.
Lindbergh.
Lindbergh's jersey
I
is so
agree.
trash.
Lindbergh.
Dude, the all green that we got this year, it's not good.
gosh. It looks like some.
We're-
All my teammates joke around. We say they look
call
like
them
a
the Subway
team.
Yeah,
Yes,
the Subway team.
exactly.
Straight out of Subway. It's all bad.
We
All
may
bad.
have to flash the Lindbergh Flyers up there. Flyers.
It's bad.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny. What else? Anybody else?
I don't
also
really
think,
like
Parkway
Seckman's.
Central.
You don't like Seckman's?
No, I hate Seckman's.
I'm not a fan of Seckman's either.
Lindbergh again. They're just god awful.
Just driving it home.
Just driving it home, man, for sure.
What don't you like about Seckman? Give us some color on
We need
on
to hear
Seckman.
all. We need to hear everything.
We need to
about
understand why.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're dogging second. Let's go.
I just I just don't like how the colors go together. It's a really bright blue and a really bright yellow. It's almost too bright.
Tone it down, huh?
Yeah, tone it down a little bit.
Colin, what do you think?
I said Parkway Central. It's also just another one of those things where it's pretty bland with just like red and black, and their logo is just their logo with a circle around it with their name around it.
Yeah.
So let's for our viewers at home, let's throw a picture up of the Lindbergh. Grant, I'm gonna try and share my screen here, buddy. Let's see if I can do this just to see. Yeah. Don't show these tips again. And shoot, can't do it. Shoot. Oh yeah, we can. So let me see if you tell me if you guys can see this or not. We've got our Lindbergh flyer. Can we see it or no? There we go.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh,
those are the
God.
old ones.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's even worse. Oh my God.
Those are. Well, and the thing about those jerseys is on our white jerseys, they had like a yellow like ring under our armpit, so they were like pit stain is what we called them.
Excellent, man. That's funny.
Love it.
All right, we're gonna stop
Love
sharing that. That was all right.
That's
Well,
Big Z right there for you too.
there you go. Right. Well, we got a couple minutes before the break. Question that we've been asking a lot of folks. Hockey's a superstitious laden sport, a lot of traditions. Give us a tradition for each of your schools, something that you're either doing before games or after games, or even in between periods. That like, even if it's you messing with a specific teammate, something your coach says or does. Let's start with you, Max. What's a tradition at Eureka that most people wouldn't know about?
So for as long as I've been on Eureka Hockey, we've had this head coach, and he's got like this at least 85-year-old dad that like comes in the locker room before each game, so he'll like go around the locker room just giving everyone fist bumps, like just like getting us hyped up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Dewey, what about Oakville? What does Oakville got? Or what do you? I mean, even just your team in particular, that you're doing before games, or some tradition or superstition that you have.
I'd say shout out my boy Brody Carlson. We always, before every game, we always go out to Cane's and get some food before, just hang out, talk about the game, and we always drive together too. And after, if we win, our head coach, he'll come in the locker room and just say like, "How about them Tigers?" or something. Just get us all hyped up.
That's awesome. Post game. Colin, what are the Flyers doing there at Lindbergh?
Well, there's two things. We always shout out to Drew Abercrombie. We always just rip on Drew Abercrombie all the time, which is like a little inside joke. And then at the end of our pregame speeches before every game, our coach goes, "Pitter patter, let's get at her," and that's what he says before every game. So he gets us going.
Coach. I'm not stealing that one. And Blake, take us home with Summit. Summit's got a lot of tradition, and you strike me. Although we're going to talk about Christmas Vacation at some point on this call. But yeah, give us a little bit about Summit.
Well, just for me personally, you got to get the pregame nap in. Have to take a nap. Summit, instead of the Canes, and instead of it just being two people, like the whole team goes to Jimmy John's before almost every game. Like since before even I was in high school, it's just always Jimmy John's. I don't know how it started. It's just that's the tradition. And then something else like when I get out on the ice, actually something for me is I just got to go like right as the buzzer rings during warm up. Like I got to go and touch center ice. Like that's just a thing for me.
Love it. Love it.
What's your go-to Jimmy John sandwich, real quick?
Okay, so first, I would like to say I'm a very picky eater. Roast beef, turkey and cheese, and you put barbecue chips on the inside, and then you crush it down.
Oh yeah,
it's ready to go.
Yeah. I love it. I'm a big fan of the chips on the sandwich.
That's a lot of
Love it.
texture. That's a lot of texture. Well, boys,
Mhm.
stick around here. We got to pay a few bills and do a couple of reads. We'll bring you back in about 2-3 minutes. All right.
All right.
All right. That segment of Too Many Men on the Mic was brought to you by 5B Designs. St. Louis hockey families and business leaders, if you need custom gear that stands out and stands for something, it's time to meet 5B Designs. Founded by Shannon Brahini, a proud St. Louis mom and entrepreneur, 5B Designs is a woman-owned small business that brings purpose to custom apparel. Whether you're suiting up your youth or high school hockey team or leveling up your company's branded swag, 5B delivers a top-notch quality with a personal touch. You need a team store? Not a problem. Corporate polls or event giveaways, they got you covered. 5B makes it easy with fast turnaround, flexible service, and designs your players or employees will love to wear. Check them out at stores.inksoft.com/5B Designs. That's the word 5, and see what purpose-driven apparel looks like.
This segment of Too Many Men on the Mic is brought to you by Big Bear Tournaments, your go-to for unforgettable youth hockey travel experiences. We bring the highest value and best competitive experience for all age groups, longer periods, incredible destinations, and some of the best championship awards you can find. Big Bear Tournaments has you covered for all your tournament needs, whether local or out of town. More info can be found at bigbeartournaments.com. And don't forget to tell them Too Many Men on the Mic sent you. All right, we're bringing them back.
Bring 'em
Round
back.
2 was Suburban. They got some spunk.
Release the hounds, man. These
Right,
guys.
right. I like it. I mean, we got into logos and sty, and I feel like they just came out and they're ready for part 2.
Well, I definitely think we've got to get some Limburg swag though to wear.
Oh yeah,
Because here the reality is this: like, ugly gear is the best gear.
I want to see Grant in his Seckman jersey. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, you know what? So here's the thing, guys. We've been trying to get Grant, our producer, out. He's never skated before. How funny would it be if we got him out on the ice? You guys are out there, and we kind of like put him through the ringer. You know, put him through some drills.
No, let's just put him in Bear Pit. We'll put him in Bear Pit with you guys. How about that?
It's a terrible idea.
I think it would be funny for us, but not for him.
Well, we were talking about funny things earlier in the show that fans say, but you guys are locked in, you're dialed in. You might hear it when you go back and watch video, but I know you got some games coming up, so be careful in how you answer this. But give us some humor here. What are some funny things that your coaches say to you guys on the bench, or is there like a ism that your coach says? I heard pitter patter a little bit earlier from one of you guys when you're talking about traditions, but why don't you guys throw it out? What's a funny thing that your high school coach does, or an ism that he has? What is it?
Don't everybody go at once.
I know, right? They're thinking.
I'll
They're
get-
like, which one should I pick?
Sometimes you got to give them an example. I've been known to throw out a few coaches on the bench every once in a while.
Yeah, so Coach Jared is you will hear net front just about every game.
You can't spell goal without net front.
There, you just said.
Can't spell goal without net front. Or get your tips north, boys. Get your tips north. So things like that you're just like, he's going to say it. At any point in time in the game, your coach is going to say something.
Our new first-year head coach, Coach Leahy, Jim Leahy, he has this weird thing. Whenever he'll get frustrated every game. He's always getting frustrated at something, and he'll just tense up and start cursing under his breath. He'll just go and just start mumbling under his breath, and just you can see his face like tense up, and he gets all tense. That's the only thing I got.
Colin's usually on the ice, but in games you're not playing, you're probably pretty close to those, at least the defensive side coach. Anything that they're saying on the bench, like they're just like, it's like clockwork. He's going to say something, or they're going to get on a specific player about something every game.
Oh, there's a lot to talk about there. I can hear him even on the ice, but it's mostly dump and change or just get the puck in deep. You'll just hear him yell, deep, deep, deep. That's all he says during games.
Max, what about Eureka? What's going on down? down in the
Well-
Eureka?
Well, we have one coach who always likes to let the refs know what's on his mind. So like every like every bad call, he'll just be chirping the refs, like let them hear it. It's pretty awesome sometimes. But like I think the refs like most of the time know he's joking, but like some of them get pretty mad. So
Is it constructive feedback or does he get personal with the refs? That's what
it kind of depends. Like at first it's like constructive, but as the game goes on, it can get more personal, like depending on the calls. So.
No comment. No comment. Really, what do you think?
Our head coach, Phil Jocko, he's
Yeah.
more like the Eureka head coach. He doesn't really get personal with the rest, but he can get pretty heated when the ref doesn't make a call that he wants. But I'd say we have a couple lines that are just some straight grinders that when they get the puck deep, they're not going to be the other team's not going to be able to break it out. So he's always harping on getting the pucks deep and having a good forecheck.
Sounds familiar.
You know, it's if you didn't know anything about hockey, you're hearing like tips north, get the puck deep, net front. You're like, what is this? But like you mentioned it, and it's like this universal language that we all know. And it's great, and there's a reason why your programs are successful because your coaches have good isms. That's it.
That's right.
So talk a little bit about, and we have a little. We're going to talk a little bit about this, as we go on here today. But best memory in your 3 or 4 years that you've been playing hockey in high school. High school hockey it's a lot different than club. Not better, just different, and the memories are a lot different. Max, what's your best memory? Playing high school hockey so far, and why?
I think my favorite high school hockey memory would have to be like beating Lafayette both my sophomore and junior year in like our rivalry game which is called like the Battle of 109. So basically we play them every like year, every season at Maryville. Like the winner brings home like the Battle of 109 trophy. It's always like an exciting game. Like we all like each team packs. It's really fun.
I love it. Battle of 109, and they've got a trophy. That's fantastic.
Nah, I'm stealing something like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Colin, what about Lindbergh? What while you've been playing at Lindbergh, I know you mentioned earlier your JV championship, but what's a great memory that you have?
I'm gonna go with our Pink in the Rink game that we put on every year at the beginning of the season. Both teams pack. We usually play Northwest, which is always a good game. And like in the years past, we've won all 3 years from my freshman to junior year, but we lost this year, which was kind of upsetting. But
Blake, what about at Summit?
For me, I got 2 games that just hold a special place with me. First, freshman year against Ladue semifinals, we were down 4-0, like quick, like they just jumped on us. Down 4-0, I think like 6 minutes left in the first period, and then for whatever reason, we just flipped a switch. We end up coming back 7-6 with like Brandon Catalano. I'm sure some of you guys know him. Scored just a killer goal on a penalty kill with a minute left. They ended up coming back and tying it, but it was still just a very special game. And then the second game that I put up there with that one is this recent game against Oakville. We were down 4-3.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry, Dewey. I'm sorry, but I scored the game tire. It's just like season on the line, just desperate hockey. We ended up tying it, and that was enough for us. But then we ended up getting another one with like 13 seconds left, and it was nuts. It was crazy.
What do you think about that, Dewey?
Not thrilled. I got the penalty. He scored on the power play there.
Well, now that you've had the worst memory of high school thrown in your face,
right.
Dewey, what's your favorite memory?
I really have 2 that are a tie, but the first one would be when my sophomore year when we made a run in the challenge. We were kind of the underdogs, and we ended up beating Kirkwood, beating Parkway West, and then we unfortunately lost to DeSmet by 1, and then they were the champions. So
Yeah,
that was a pretty fun run with all the guys.
I think that Jack Rogers was your goalie.
Yeah.
That was a squad. You guys were a wagon.
Yeah.
You were a suburban wagon.
Yeah.
Bourbon wagon. There you go.
And then my probably my favorite memory was last year, my junior year against Limburg. I scored 5 goals in the same game, the day that my good friend Colin Brown passed away. So that was pretty special.
Yeah, that somebody was smiling down on you that day, man.
Colin, I saw you shaking your head on that.
Were you the goalie in that?
On the 5 goals? What's up there?
I can't remember if I played in that game last year. I was trying to remember, but I don't think that was me that time.
He's blocked it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would remember if someone scored 5 goals on you.
Well, I remember the game that we had versus Rockwood last year. I can tell you that much.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go.
Still haunts me.
Always the second half. It's always the second half.
It is.
Boys
10-0.
Oh. The boys start feeling.
Somebody takes care of business, man. We take care of business. Oh, I had 3 goals that game, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Makes me feel better.
Yes.
So for each of you guys, what's the toughest power play in the Suburban, would you say? Best power play in Suburban out of all the teams that are in your hockey high school world. Who's got the best power play and why?
Just in the Suburban?
Yep.
Ooh. I'm going to have to say, if I can't say us, I'm going to have to say Oakville or Parkway West. Both of those teams have a good like solid 4 just players that can take over, and along with that they move the puck really well. So I'm going to have to say Oakville or Parkway West.
So the kid from Summit says Oakville or Parkway West. What does the kid from Oakville say?
Well, technically, from stats, we had the best power play on the season. But
What was y'all percentage?
it was like 36 or 38.
It's pretty good.
But
pretty good, solid.
if not us, I'd probably say Summit. I got to give the Stark brothers a little shout out because they're unreal.
They can
But
play.
yeah, I'd probably say Summit.
Max, what are you thinking down? What is Eureka? What's the scene from Eureka on the power play this year? What are you thinking?
I think we have a solid power play, but I don't know, we're pretty inconsistent. Just some of the guys out there on the power play aren't as experienced, and it's kind of hard for them to understand how to run the power play we want to run. But I'd have to say the hardest power play we ran into this year is maybe either Lafayette or Summit. Lafayette, when they have all their AAA Blues guys, there are 4 AAA Blues guys on the power play. They're pretty good. They work it to the back door, work it to the flank guy, and I'd probably say Summit, but we haven't played them when both the Stark brothers were there, so not sure they're full potential.
What do you think, Colin?
I'm gonna have to go with Oakville. I faced Oakville earlier on in the year, and we had a heartbreaker when I was playing them because we got too many penalties in the third period. They came back and got us.
Yeah. A lot of love for Oakville.
I know. I saw Dewey cracking a
He was just
smile there.
Well, I had 3 goals that game.
Hey, we both got
Stop ripping on me, boys.
Oh, I love it.
Well, hang on. So okay, so same kind of similar style question, but now let's talk about hardest opponent you faced this season. So Dewey, toughest opponent you guys had this year. Who was it and why?
Hands down, Chaminade.
Yeah.
I mean, we had them.
Suburban. We're not talking municipal here. What about
Oh,
Suburban?
okay. Well, I think our toughest game was probably Parkway West.
Yeah.
They have a really solid team. We've always had a tough time against them, so I'd say Parkway West.
What do you think, Colin? Who was the hardest opponent you had in Suburban this year?
Well, I'm speaking for my whole team here because I wasn't playing in this game, but I'm going to have to go with Summit when we played them this year.
Mm-hmm.
They just took it to us, and we had nowhere to go.
For those of you not able to watch at home, Blake Warren from Summit is just giving thumbs up and smiles.
What do you think, Blake?
So, not to sound cocky or arrogant, but in the regular season, I think we might have gone undefeated in the Suburban or close to it. But I'll have to say Oakville because this recent playoff game, I feel like they started to play their best hockey. It's a shame they couldn't make it through because they were gonna give people trouble. I feel like, but definitely Oakville in this last playoff game gave us trouble.
And what about Eureka? What do you think from a Eureka standpoint?
They're not nothing to worry about.
Oh, look at Max. You gonna take that?
No, just you wait. We got Howell coming up. We're good. We're advancing. We're making trust. But yeah, I think like the hardest opponent this season was probably Summit. I mean, the first game we played them, we held them to 1 goal. We lost 3-2. Second game was pretty bad. I think we lost like 5-0. It's kind of, but like I don't know. It's just we just played really bad that game.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple more questions. Time for a few more. We want to finish with some fun stuff with some Chell talk. But before we get to that, 1 or 2 words on the difference between regular season hockey and playoff hockey. What makes it so special and hard to play and important? Start with you, Dewey.
I'd say playoffs is you have a lot more pressure, especially for us seniors. Like, you never know when it could be your last game. Like, you really, really do not want to lose. You want to keep playing for as long as you can. And in the regular season, you're kind of guaranteed a couple more games as long as you're not injured. And, it's just a lot more pressure in the playoffs.
Max, what do you think?
Yeah, for like the same reason as Dewey. Like the regular season was like this like the time that you used to like the kids you're playing with and like just try to do your best. But like when playoffs start, like it's like really like you finally realize like this could be like your last games of the season. Like especially as a senior, like the games are just that much more important. And like just like everyone has to give it their all.
Colin, from a goalie's perspective, I mean, you always have pressure, but what's it like in the playoffs?
It's a whole different game. It's not just you have the pressure of the game on you. It's like you have the pressure of like your whole team on your back and coaching and everything. It's a lot different from playing regular season where you feel like you can go out there and have still the pressure of the game, but still have fun with it.
Yeah. Blake, what are a couple things about the difference between playoff and regular season, especially for those freshmen and sophomores who maybe haven't gone through it?
Yeah, so I mean the freshmen and sophomores, I remember my freshman and sophomore year, there's always that extra nerves. I feel like once you get older you kind of get over those nerves, but definitely that like I'm just thinking talking to the freshmen on my team and remembering my experiences as a freshman, it's a lot of pressure. But I feel like for me now being older and more experienced, like I know I'm not the most skilled player, so I pride myself with just bringing intensity and just hard work every game. So I feel like nothing really changes in my play style because I'm always playing like desperate, just like every shift, like it's the last. But there's definitely that extra thrill of like knowing any game could be your last, which I kind of like. I kind of like the thrill of that.
I love it. That's great stuff. All right. Well, I know some of your teammates and some of your fans are probably listening. So let's get into best and worst sty on your team. This is where I want to hear who's got the best sty on your team and why, and who needs some help in that department. Who's one that you are as a wounded bird that you just need to bring some sty help to. Blake, I feel like you might have some answers here. What you got? Who's got?
I don't want to hurt the locker room. I don't want to call out any young guys, but hey, I'm gonna say they know who they are. They just need some work in the style department. But I'd say
why? Why do they need work? Let's hear what the sty is.
Yeah, what's the sty issue?
Are they tongues out? Are they tongues out?
tongues out, no clear, cage all messed up. It's just not good. Jersey doesn't fit right. It's not good. But I'd say on our team, best I'd say my boy White Schneider always looks good in the hockey uniform. The Stark brothers always pull off a good look. I put me in that conversation too, but yeah, definitely us four.
Max is shaking his head. What about who's got the best and worst on your team, Max?
I personally think I'm up there with some of the better sty. I mean, I'm rocking the chrome cage. Like, I've never been chirped about it, so it must look pretty good. So.
Now, for those of you listening at home, Dewey's on his club team too, and he's just shaking his head. Dewey, what do you got to say about that?
That is the biggest lie. He doesn't hear the end of it in the locker room often.
Chrome cage with white ear loops.
Yeah,
That
ear
would be,
loops.
that's it, man. That's the look. Dewey, what about Oakville? Who's rocking and who's maybe not rocking?
I'd say the best sty has got to be Ryan Cook. I don't know why he's just smooth with it. And then the worst, I love the guy to death, but it's got to be Dylan Bokern. He's rocking the gray cage. He's got hair in his face, tongue's out.
nah.
It's just a brutal
Nah.
look, but he gets the job done.
Oh no.
Colin, I know you're a goalie, but you probably have opinions on non-goalie players and their style, or is it your goalie teammate and what's his style like? What you got over there?
Yeah, for best style on Lindbergh, I'm gonna go with two people that are tied. I'm gonna go with one of our junior forwards, Andy Lind. He's got pretty good style, I think personally. But I'm also gonna go with one of my goalie partners, Brandon Bull. I think he's got pretty good style for a goalie. But for worst style, I'm gonna have to go with a similar answer as Warren. We got some young guys that, I mean, we aren't as bad as tongues out over here because we know a little more about that over here than Summit, but we got some guys with like blue
Hey,
helmets.
we know about winning over here, man. That's what we know about.
Hey, we're 2-0 as well.
hey, we'll see you on Monday.
Oh,
Hey, I'll see you on
man.
Monday. I'm playing in that game. I'm getting my get back from last year. I'm getting my get back.
Oh, there we go. Well, boys, we love talking to you. We hope you're having a ton of fun. I know that if your high school season's over, your club season's still going on. We wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. Before we let you go, we've got to do a quick round. I know everybody here plays Chell, and I know everybody's at one point made themselves in the game. Whether you were 10 years old or whether you're 17 years old, you've made yourself in that game. I actually know a 49-year-old who's made himself in that game. Dewey, what are we doing in Chell? What's if you got the Oakville Tigers with an O in spokes? What's Dewey's Chell rating going to be?
Do what? What was it?
What's your Chell rating?
Oh, rating?
Yeah, how you rating yourself in Chell?
I'd say I'm like an 88.
Ooh, okay. Well, you score 5 goals in a guy, you're gonna have to be an 88. Sorry, Colin.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I would be a 99 if I had some defensive attributes, but I don't really play defense.
Max, you got Eureka. You got the Eureka team, and Max Malone is the defenseman. D1. What's your rating?
I'd probably give myself like an 86. Like just all around lockdown defenseman. And like I'm pretty offensive minded too. Like I'm not afraid to jump up in the play. So
can't miss him with that cage.
Chrome, baby.
Chrome. I love it, Max. That's awesome. Colin, give us a little goalie. Give us a little goalie. Are you butterfly? You stand up? You RVH? What are you doing, man? What's your rating?
Most definitely a butterfly goalie, but I think for me, I'm gonna be a solid 82 overall.
All right.
I've got a lot of stuff that I could definitely work on because I started so late, but I still think I'm a pretty solid goaltender overall.
Good answer.
Nice. Now, Blake, I think you have to get a handicap. For those of you who don't know, Blake Warren thinks that Christmas Vacation is the most overrated Christmas movie of all time. Now, I don't care how much style you have. Let's get the guys. Is he right? Is he wrong?
That is one of the best Christmas movies ever.
Should we take 10 points off of his Chell rating?
10 points off the
Oh,
Chell
no.
rating right there. Dunzo.
I don't know about Hockey IQ if you don't like Christmas Vacation. Dewey, you look like you have something to say.
I love Christmas Vacation. That's my favorite Christmas movie.
That's why you're an 88. Blake, what do you got for us, man?
If we're being okay, so if Dewey's at 88, I'm gonna say 79. But I'm that 79 overall that just gets after it, man. So I'll take some pride in that.
Excellent. Well, boys, man, did you guys have fun?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I loved it.
We loved having you guys on. Coach.
Guys, you were fantastic. I love it. You brought your personality. How fun is it to be in this part of the season, playing for all the marbles? So wish you guys well. Wish your clubs well. Thanks for spending some time with us. And I love the chirps. And I'll keep my eyes open for the Crumb Cage.
Absolutely. Can't miss it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. Have a good evening. And
All right.
luck.
See you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
See you.
I mean so round 2 was definitely better than round 1, and they got into it kind of at the tail end of the first half, I thought, but then they kept it going through the second half. That was a good one.
Well,
I liked it.
It's always great, and I think what's so great about getting those divisions together is these kids know each other.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you got guys scoring 5 goals, you got guys coming back from being down 6-1. Just an awesome atmosphere, and I just love the fact that we can bring these kids, put a spotlight on them and their teams, and let's I wish they all could win. But the good news is that they are all winning. Look at the memories that they're making, the fun that they're having. It's really, really cool to see, and I'm so glad we can do it. So what a great group of kids.
and we got a goalie. I think that kind of sparked the discussion. Took it down another path there.
Goalie with a personality too.
Goalie with a personality.
Willing to take it, but also give it out a little bit.
Dish it
So-
out. Yeah.
Well, folks, we've got some major playoff games coming up here following this weekend. So Monday the 9th, we've got Ladue versus Clayton. It looks like I think we've got Oakville versus Oakville versus Summit. I think it was not Oakville. Summit versus Lindbergh. So be sure to check out the luinfo.com, the toomanymanonthemic.com website to get the schedule for upcoming mid-states playoff games. Just an awesome time of the year here. We've got the Olympics starting. We've got high school hockey playoffs. We're going right into club hockey playoffs and finishing up with the Blue Note Cup and Nationals. I mean, and then trade deadline for the NHL. So if you love hockey,
Great time to be a hockey fan.
absolutely all the way through the end of April. So
And we'll be back next week with St.
Yep.
Charles.
St. Charles division. So
we'll have round 3, and we'll see if St. Charles can be as entertaining as Suburban was this week.
it's a high bar. Don't forget, go to toomanymanonthemic.com to find all our on-demand channels if you miss us live. Please like, follow, subscribe, all the social media things. It doesn't cost you a thing, means the world to us. Thanks to all the listeners. And I think, Grant, play the
Cue it
song.
up.
We shot, we scored. Play the song.